right? We exercise this dominion, right? We exercise dominion in the present moment by giving attention to and the present moment. You give attention to and in the present moment, lest we miss the obvious shouting at us. Scripture will tell us that the invisible quality of God is made visible by the things he has created. Around us is wisdom. Around us are things shouting at us, speaking to us, speaking wisdom to us. But we so often miss them because we're distracted. We're distracted. We have people, you have your wife communicating with you, but you can't hear because you are too carried away. Either you're full of regret of yesterday, or you are full of anxiety of tomorrow. You are absent in the present moment, and you are missing the wisdom, the treasure that is so shouting at you. You're missing the obvious wisdom that is shouting at you. You're missing the obvious treasure that is shouting at you. You're missing the gems, the gemstones, the gold, the silver, the diamond, the idea, the opportunity that is shouting at you because you are living in the past, or you are living in the future. You are absent in the now. Your power is in the now. Your sowing is in the now. Your investment, your investing is in the now. You don't invest in the past. You don't invest in the future. You invest in the now, in the today. We need to give attention to wherever we find ourselves. Give attention to ourselves. Give attention to the present moment. Give attention to the place that you are. Don't be absent-minded. If you're absent-minded, you're going to be a casualty. You're going to miss the handwriting on the wall that God has for you. If you're going to work on the relationships in your life, you need to be present. Because again, we say communication is not, only so much of communication is verbal, maybe 25%. All the other ones require you to be present to hear what is being said, to hear what is not being said. What is not being said in a communication is more important than what is being said. And you can only hear what is not being said if you are present in the now. So our attention and our awareness dictates our consciousness in the moment. Our attention and our awareness, dictates our attention or awareness dictates our consciousness in the moment, right? Because when you're not attentive, you're not conscious. Your mind is absent in that moment. When you're not aware, your mind is absent. You're not conscious. You're not alive. Your consciousness is your aliveness in the moment, right? So when we give attention, we're being conscious. When we give attention, we're being aware of our environment and what our environment is saying to us, and that's important, right? So consciousnness is both a faculty and a state. And maybe before I say that, I'll probably come back to that. And I got this from what's the title of that book? His name is Nathaniel Branden, and it's something about self-esteem, I've forgotten the name of his book, but I'll probably come back to that. But consciousness, being sensitive, engaging our mind is both a faculty and a state. As a faculty, it is the attribute which enables a living organism to be aware of its existence, right? So when we're conscious, it means that we're aware of our existence. When someone is dead, that person loses their consciousness, right? So when we're talking about being aware, giving attention in every moment, we're saying be alive. Be alive, don't be dead. There are a lot of dead people all around us. They have life, but they're not using their life. They have life, but they're as good as dead. when you don't live in the moment, when you are taken away by regret, when your mind is all about what happened yesterday, what happened in the past, or you are scared about tomorrow, you are dead, right? Consciousness is the sense of being alive in that moment, right? And you need that to live this life right, right? As a state, it is the awareness, the condition of an organism in cognizing, perceiving, and sensing. So it's not just that you're alive, but you're also using all your different sense organs to get the stimuli that your environment is giving to you so that you can respond correctly, adequately. Lest you miss it. You know, in the forest, that predators are very cognizant of the environment. Otherwise, they will die. All the antennas are out, looking, is there danger? And they can respond. But human beings, because we have to make a decision to think or not think, we're absent in the moment. We see trouble coming and we take our head into that trouble because we're absent. We don't shine our eye. We go to trouble instead of staying away from trouble because we're dead in the moment. All we're trying to share about is the importance of giving attention to wherever you find yourself, right? Wherever you find yourself, be there, be there, be there, be alive. Don't just exist, live, live, live. Give attention to where you are, be alive. Be aware of your environment. Be aware of your own body, your own internal organ. What is going on in your body? What's your body saying to you? What's the things are about you saying to you? What is your environment saying to you? Right? What is your life saying to you? Are you moving forward or are you moving backwards? Are you making the right decision? Be aware. Don't be passive. Don't deny life. Trouble won't go away because you are denying it. If there's trouble, face it. Lean into life. Lean into life. Don't lean away from life. Lean into life. Face it. Address it. Seek for help. Stop playing the living dead. It's not helping you. As we close 2023 and go into 2024, make a decision to be alive, not just exist, be alive. Don't just exist, be alive. Face life, lean into life. Face the issues of life. Face the battles of life. Face the war of life. And win. And win. And win. You were designed to win. You have all that it takes to win. God will not give you and has not given you anything that you cannot win. You can win. Stand up and face it. You can win. You are designed to win. Right? So, mind designates human beings' consciousness. So when we talk about consciousness for the human being, we're talking about the mind. Our mind is what gives us consciousness, right? When our mind is dead, we're not conscious. We're not conscious of where we are, right? For the human being, it's our mind that gives us consciousness. So that's why we use the word, instead of using the word consciousness and talking about this topic, we use the word mindfulness. Use your mind. Use your mind the way it was created. Be conscious. Be conscious of yourself. Be conscious of your environment. Be conscious of the moment. Be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful. Be in control of your mind. Scripturally, the Bible says that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but He has given a spirit of law, of power, of a sound mind. The word sound there is the word temperate. First of all, let's use the word sound. The word sound means that you are not crazy. You are in control of your mind. That means you have your mental faculty is working well. Now, let me explain what it means for a mental faculty to work well. The way our mind is designed to be alive in the moment. Every time we're cognizant of something, we're conscious of something, right? Our mind sends a message to our brain and says, I've seen this thing. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Our brain uses the memory bank that we have and says, have I seen this before? What is it? What is it? And gives us a message that says, this is what it is. Also, at that point in time, when we see something, our mind quickly sends a message to our storage bank. What should we do? What's the right action? What's the right action? We compare to what we have in our storage bank, what we've ever done before, similar thing, and we get a response back. This is the action to take. That is the way the mind is designed, was designed by God to work. When it's working in the right way, this takes place seamlessly, so fast that you don't even know it's taking place. But when you now begin with your mind, your brain begins to deteriorate. When you overextend it, when you overstimulate it, then the time for this response gets longer. So you are not sharp. You lose your edge. You lose your sharpness. Right? When your mind is in the right place, you have your edge, you have your sharpness. You decisions come to you that quick. Then you are 100% mentally sound. The extent to which this does not respond as it should is called mental sickness. Right? It's not just you don't have to be a mad person to be a mentally sick. The extent to which you are not responding, your mind is not responding as it should, is the extent to which your mind is not sound. So when in the Holy Book, it talks about God has not given us the spirit of love, of power, and of a sound mind. It's a mind that is healthy, a mind that is whole, a mind that is walking the way it should walk. Another word for the word sound, there's the word temperate, a mind that is under control, a mind that you are controlling, not a mind that is controlling you. Because if you don't control your mind, keep your mind under control, it will run riot. Now, when it runs riot, you cannot be living in the moment because it will be overstimulated and it will be distracting you from what you should do or where you should be, right? So the state to win in life is to get my mind to be sound, to be healthy, get my mind to be under my control at every point in time. My mind should never run riot on me. That is what we'll talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is getting my mind to be sound, my mind to be under control, getting to use my mind, not having my mind to use me. That is what is called mindfulness. Being mindful is having my mind to be sound, having my mind to be under control, having my mind to be available to work for me, having my mind available to war for me, to fight the battles of my everyday for me. That is what we mean when we talk about mindfulness.